My name John Wilson. I'm from the city of South Bay. That's where I live. I'm a city commissioner for 20 years in the city of South Bay. I also build houses. In the process right now, building 7 duplexes, 6 triplexes, and I teach at West Tech twice a week, giving young people an opportunity to learn the trade that I have. Because one thing I don't want to do is die with all the knowledge I have in building when somebody else can take it and use it. So that's what I'm about. I'm a community person.
Back in the 80s, the communities was striving, they were surviving. Um, Robert was, to me, I think, to the communities, was that he was number one, he was a mentor, and the people that he had around him was a mentor group for the young black men that was coming up in the area here. I think he saw a lot of things within himself that he wasn't able to achieve because he didn't have the support or what have you. So he tried to give those things to us guys that was coming up.
He had a mentor relationship with everybody he come across because there was no, he was the perfect model. He was him. It's like you can't make nothing else above him. He just want to know why. And when why is a question that can't nobody always answer. And you got to tell him something because he's going to sit there and he want to know why. He wants you to he want to ask you a question, but he wants you to like, give me that. Then he going to come with, you don't need to really do this. You really follow somebody else because ain't nobody, you over here in town, fat man. I'm like, yeah, but who in the project over here with you? I'm like, Jimmy, so why you over here? And you can give him that look like, and he ain't got no more to say. You over here, but you from the project, and you in town. Who over here from the project with you? Nobody. So why you over here? And he just look at you. Now let go on to the eye, man.
How I got, to come in contact with his PLP record, my cousin Sylvester, the late Sylvester Gibson, my cousin. I was in church one night, and my cousin Sylvester came by my house and said that Robert wanted to see me about, joining his record label. And from that point up until, his passing. But I was excited, because it was a new beginning and experience for me because I always sung gospel my whole entire life.
My thing always been for fun was music. And I've always wanted an opportunity to get young men and motivate them into the music business.
Well, my plan was to help these young men be able to be somewhere like Michael Jackson, to be number one on the billboards. That was my plan. And any kid that was out there back in that time, if I could help them and they came over, we would take them to the studio, and if they had talent, we would do them a demo tape.
And I had an opportunity that was given to me by a gentleman by the name of Robert Clark. That's who helped the career of the young men getting into the music business. And we had some great young men.
He had two groups. He had one sang slow songs, then he had the other guys doing the rapping. And I mean, one of the guys, they had did a good show and they went to the beach. One of them guys didn't come back. One of them got drowned over there that day. And he was in the group with Robert now. With Kid Fresh.
Really what I was doing is helping the kids in the project just to keep out the street, stay out the streets. Okay. I was just trying to give them a boost because I seen other places where young guys was rapping and they were successful. And I wanted to bring some people out of my hood to be successful as well.
Well, they had a nice show. When they go all over the world. Then Robert get rent a big old Greyhound bus, and they'll travel everywhere. Then the old Greyhound bus wasn't no good, it breaking down everywhere.
Mr. Clark gave the opportunity for them guys to exceed. MC Unlimited was, they had a record deal with Ishabon Records back in the days. And it was just great, man.
We was on the verge of taking off. I had one guy called MC Unlimited. He had a song called Drop That Pipe. And we had just got a distributing deal with Itchy Band Records out of Atlanta. And before this incarceration thing happened with me.
My personal favorite was our first release of a single. It's called Here I Am. And the #1 single that we put out was Is It Him or Is It Me? And another one of my proud moments, we was over at the Miami Heat Center, you know, we was auditioning to sing the national anthem at one of the Heat's basketball games. So I can go on and on and on, but like I said, I enjoyed every moment, you know, of the time, you know, that we did all our traveling and so forth and so on.
Really what I was doing is helping the kids in the project just to keep out the street, stay out the streets.
Okay.
I was just trying to give them a boost too, because I seen other places where young guys was rapping and they were successful. And I wanted to bring some people out of my hood to be successful as well.
Vision Records was the first one. And then we moved from Vision Records to Ishabon Records out of Atlanta, Georgia. And the guys was great, man. It was just a great opportunity that we wouldn't have never had without a gentleman by the name of Robert Clark.
Things that I never thought I would, you know, ever experience in life, through Robert Clark and PLP record label, we was able, you know, to accomplish a lot of things.
Well, it was hard trying to get to the next level, because like you say, sometimes you have to know somebody in order to move from here to there. And we was trying our best. First of all, we tried to do it ourselves. Like my first album, the one with K-Love and them on PLP Records, I can remember that we went to Miami Records and Tape and printed our own records out. Instead of deal with some company, that's a distribution company, we did our own thing.
PFP Records was great. Those were some talented young guys. They was very much talented and not to be seen and see the things that we did. And we actually took that show on the road 2 or 3 different times with great results. And Dwayne, all these guys, they was, I mean, talented beyond the years. And like I'm saying, even from my city of LA, people don't know the talent that lies within this city. We got a lot of educated people. We got some good people here. A lot of smart people.
Well, PLP Records went down. There was no backbone there anymore. So we ended up not really going where we supposed to have went with Ishabon Records and Vision Records, and all the talent that we had, it just went down. But today, PLP Records, the song that they done is being played in Europe. They're not being played in the United States. But the records are still selling. So what we're trying to do now is find out where are the proceeds going from the records being sold today.
He helped athletes, football players, basketball players, track players, baseball. We had 2 little softball teams, little local teams around here. Like he had P-Funk basketball team.
Yeah, we all playing pickup basketball and stuff in the summertime, and he had a summer league, summer teams and stuff. You know, their traveling team go everywhere playing, and he was sponsoring them. So they played a lot of basketball.
And again, Mr. Clark was that mentor in that mentoring group that wasn't afraid to take a young man on his wings, you know, and just give him some light, give him some hope in being a productive citizen in society.
Most people turn it on sports, you know, and trying to get a way out.
Donnell Thomas was the original coach for P-Funk. It was Donnell's squad. P-Funk 2 now. That was Donnell's squad. It wasn't P-Funk yet. Right. Fat,
myself, Nellis,
Yeah.
King,
Marvin,
Rod, Marvin, my
Stick.
brother Tim, Stick,
King.
from the project.
Yeah.
Nothing else from the project. Come up with P-Funk.
Right.
Okay. Cannonball had a better team. It was Pret Mar.
It was Pratt Mall.
Pret Mar.
Right.
And since your daddy will sponsor us with the shirts, we want the shirts. When we started getting competitive, we want the shirts P-Funk. And now that everybody gonna play up under your daddy, they had to wear P-Funk.
Right.
Now it's gonna be P-Funk 1 and P-Funk 2.
Right, right.
We had to play. We was playing that game, what you just told them, out there. We played somewhere for the championship.
Right,
We
right.
came, Nellis just was telling it.
Yeah,
and we
Lake.
come from, the people from us come from the bottom with your father.
17
and had
straight
played
games.
17 straight games to get back in the championship. When we got there, it's P-Funk 1 and P-Funk 2.
Right.
For the play for champion. But it was getting late. We just called it off. We take it. We both of us take it. And later on down the line, we just got to talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Later on down the line, we played counterball and the original project, P-Funk, for first place, P-Funk 1 and P-Funk
Right,
2.
right.
Since counterball had all the outsiders, the college players, good players.
Yes. I played with a lot of them.
They beat us for the championship and for the play first place. That they beat us. And when your old man called us, that crew was a little different than his other crew. we was his crew that we got him on the court. We got him
He was
all
playing with
day
us.
on the court. We got him all
Right.
day on the court. That's where we got him at. That's where we got him at. And when he nightfall, that's his business. But he treated us on the court. That's what he wanted our friendship for, on the court. And he was there all the way, and he carried us. He literally carried us to, man, where we seen pros.
Right.
I'm talking about guys going in the league.
And retiring now.
Yeah, every
We
time
seen,
now.
we
He
played us a lot
carried
of
us
these
that
guys.
way. All over the state of Florida, up under him, P-Funk. He let us, all he told us, what we wanted, he gave it to us. Nellis, Fat, the younger crew didn't work. They couldn't work and get the shoes, better shoes to play. He would make sure they
Yeah.
had shoes, Rob.
Yeah.
He made sure.
Yeah.
And he would give me his. He would.
I remember that.
He would give me his shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Jordan. They was too light. They was really light. Too light for my foot. I wanted to like
Converse,
it.
yeah.
But he was giving me his shoes because he was gonna buy some more shoes. And but he took care of the basketball crew. He really did. And every one of them would say they love him. They loved him for what he did for us as a group,
Right.
especially that project crew. That project crew. He come around. Was the original Cross the Ditch, but he participated with us
Right.
in that project. He was there with us on the project.
He was on the field. You
Yeah.
know when they say you in the army, you got to get on line. He was on first line.
So I didn't have to roam like Fat said he roamed.
Yeah.
The project was our playground.
Well, back then when I was a kid, like I say, Clark, he was a role model. Clark, Mr. Butts, Anthony Cannon, a lot of guys I looked to like Humango, Third World, Mr. Sears. Like I say, a lot of them guys, like I say, they were role models to me, big brothers, making sure that I kept my head on straight and wanted to see me succeed and follow my dreams.
Straight up. That's how it went. King was playing with us. P-Funk. Good in school. 6'5",
Something
6'5".
like that.
And Coach Patrick was coaching a team in Texas. He come to us. Project Boys.
I need to see him.
Tomato, corn, beans, what you call it, vegetable.
Whatever.
We picked it. Project Boys. And got King out the bunch. So we want King, 6'5", good, Lincoln boy, real good, smooth kid.
Right.
And took him from the project, off our P-Funk 2. Took him. And Robert sponsored him all the way. And King
And King
Tough.
is made because the opportunity that Robert gave him.
I played a year at Glade Central, and then I transferred and went down to Fort Lauderdale Dillard, to where I earned a Division I scholarship at Alcorn State University.
He battled with us.
Well, that was our
Every
life,
battle
though.
that we battled,
That was our life, though.
he
man.
would battle. He was battle right there with us. Point guard.
Yeah, he would talk a little trash. Never used profanity or anything. But yeah, he would talk a little trash, and he had a little handles and a nice little shot.
Yeah.
Point guard.
And he used to tell me,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna start though, but we gonna see what everybody doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no problem.
Yes, sir.
You know, just feed it.
And
Feed
this
it.
is humble he is, fat. Y'all.
So, that's why I'm talking like that, because that's his word. Listen, we gonna
Robert, he was humble.
go on in later on in the game.
He was humble. Why I say he was humble? I ran the team. I was a player, coach.
Big
ran
man,
the team.
big
Whatever I said, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no argument because all the other guys, project boys, coming up under me, listen. But I get it from this old guy right there. That old
Mr.
guy
Buzz.
looking around, Mr. Buzz.
Mr.
We get it
Buzz,
from
Louis.
Mr. Buzz.
And then every time when Donnell was the coach, he was referee. And so that's why he give Donnell a tick. Tick. And that's why Donnell keep running around. Tick. Keep on getting him a tick. Then that's why he told the old man, he said, give that tick to your mammy. Tick.
That's where we start, but and I ain't know all that what y'all talking about. Y'all did with Mr. Butts.
Man,
My goodness.
hey, man.
But he was humble, Robert. What we gonna do? Well, I said, Robert, we need some new jerseys.
See, when you talk about it, you can't raise your voice.
Yeah.
It's like when you say his
Robert,
name, it's like,
Look, Robert, he was humble.
I'm finna do that now.
I ran the team. He let me, whatever I say, whatever I put out, whatever I do, he
Right.
let me run it. We want to go against Cannonball. We don't want them boys. We sticking with what we got.
Yeah.
Us project boys.
They have
He
too
was
many
humble. He was
sometimes.
humble.
He
He
said, I
was
don't need them.
Yeah, he was.
We're
humble.
gonna win or
He was
lose
humble.
right here.
He was humble, and all them project boys. I think we got a better relationship with them. The project has
Yeah.
a better relationship outside his world,
Yeah.
and they would tell you the same story that I just told you.
And repeat it over and over
They
again.
would tell you the same story. That when we needed Robert, and he needed us on that court, we was there. We needed him. Any situation, he was there for us.
With advice.
We had a better relationship than anybody else out
But
there.
with advice, though.
With advice, yeah.
He's gonna look at you and
Yeah.
um,
Being a year and a half behind, so I didn't get that fast. I didn't get that. So, you know what I'm saying?
He's a nice guy. I mean, treat everybody the same, you know. Very humble guy, you know. I mean, help anybody that he could.
I'm gonna do what he always told me. Hang with positive people. If I go to Chicago, I gotta hang with positive people. That's in his mentality that he gave to me. And that's what got me to this world here. I've been a lot of places, but I always had that project mentality. Why you over there? You see it before you get there. Come on out. Get your job. You got a nice lady do something for you, get your job. I didn't have that person to relate to. It hurted me because for a while you can go straight because when you lose him, you lose his number. When you lose him, you lose Butts number. When you lose him, you lose Cannonball number. You constantly lose. You lost a man that was the center of the muck, the heart of the muck, on the conversation, knowledge, understanding. He gave you that. You speak to him, he call you, I'll let you later. He don't want to talk to you right now. I'll let you later. And don't you go nowhere. We playing ball today. Hey, Rob, you know, I heard about it there. I'll let you later. Soon as don't nobody want to play no more, go to my maximum man, sit down and let me talk to you. I missed that. But I had him with me all the time. You don't need to do that. Do better. Show me you better than who they think you is.
I never forget when I was at, which now they call my park, they call it Louis Butts Park now. At the time I was, Robert, we was talking one day, it was raining, and we by the concession stand. So Robert had told me that he gave a promise that since I worked so much with the kids, dealt with the kids around here in Belgrade, that he was gonna kind of basically get me anything I need. And so, like saying, and then from there, he started doing a lot for the kids, you know, in the community. And so basically, like I said, all the kids that normally I raise or play or coach, they all, you know, wanted to come out there with Mr. Bus. And then, like saying, I said, hey, Robert gonna do this for us. Robert, we started traveling with Nellis. We started traveling, so Robert but he was buying uniforms for me, and we were putting the bills for hotels and basketball teams and football teams and what have you. Even with the school there, when I was teaching physical education at the school, a lot of things that the school needed, I always, you know, told them, you know, I can go to Robert, and it was no problem. He getting it for them. Mm-hmm.
That we never, Slater, God bless dead, Mango, we had guys that was so talented. You know, they got their thing, but we ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, they was organized.
You know what I mean?
Back
to what he
organized. We was project.
Yeah.
We didn't got to go nowhere. We had, like he said, all them guys.
The
we had
best
them right
talent here.
We had them right here. And we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until we got together.
Yeah.
And took on a road trip with Cannonball.
Yeah, man.
Cannonball knew the outside.
And we were just in this comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all this person to play with y'all because I got too many. We don't need him. What we tell him? We don't need him.
No, because Robert, we had the funds.
Yeah.
You coming to us.
You coming to us. We don't need you.
I told you what he did.
Yeah.
We got the funds. You want to go over to Daytona? You want to go to Lakeland? You want to go to Miami, Jacksonville? Y'all can't go.
Y'all go.
You got to come now. So they got to take us.
And basketball trip. The basketball trip, we go everywhere with the basketball. That guy who came in with him a while ago, he was the referee. Done there, you to put some pressure on that man.
Since age of 12 to now I'm 50. So like I said, I've been knowing him for that amount of time. And like I say, with us going to different basketball tournaments and he supporting 3 teams and their family members and like I say, people out of the project, the youth that grew up in the neighborhood. He supported 3 communities, well actually 4, Belgrade, Polk, Salve, and Clewiston. So just like I say, just being around him and his demeanor and his kindness and willing to help others succeed.
And good as them kid was, Cannonball had.
Yeah.
Them guys, I'm telling you, man, we
Perfect
met guys
guy.
that hit the league in playing in the summer.
UCLA colleges.
Yeah, we met them guys. We met them.
Major colleges, bro.
And Robert wouldn't play with none of them, but lesson it was us.
You had to play with this team here.
Lesson
If you playing that two, then you had to play on this team.
Yeah.
I ain't going to that.
Robert didn't care how good they was.
But you had to play
I'm
with
playing
this
with
team.
Tom, Tim, Rod,
Yeah,
Fat,
yeah.
that project crew.
Yeah.
That's what I'm playing with. I'm win or lose with them guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's what he did.
From the heart, though.
Yeah, from the heart. God knows.
He
He didn't let us down.
No.
I'm gonna switch out on him. No. If he would play the game, and we played some games over the years,
He gonna always play with
he
us.
played with us. Win or lose.
Yeah.
That was kind of, I said, my goodness. Just to think about it, he got all the funds. He can play what he want to do, pick who he want to.
He wanna play home.
He playing home. And then, Fat, we ain't brought up this. He got us a van, bought us a van. P Funk van, the project, and the P Funk for the clear. The P Funk is for the people from the project.
People from the project.
People from the project. That's who, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm so. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same
way.
I
wouldn't leave out nothing. I
Right,
changed
fam.
my attitude,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't leave out nothing.
Yeah, just say Fat.
I wouldn't leave out nothing. I just changed my attitude about how I carried myself. But I'd do it all over again.
Yes, sir.
Well, I basically, I was a lieutenant, so I basically set up all those AAU games. We had some of the better AAU games back then because we had contacts with teams. We had Tallahassee, Belgrade. We actually had one tournament, we had a team from New York here. We had a team from North Carolina here. We had an international thing. And then, let me tell you something. Whenever we had those games, it was a place to be. Even it was at Lakeshore Gym, at the old Lakeshore, it was at Glaze Central. It was the place you wanted to be because you were going to see some of the better talent on the basketball court that you saw just looking at the NBA. These was very talented guys. It was AAU guys, most of them was in college. And that's well, the platform that we had because majority of our guys that actually played with us actually went on to school. And now they're productive citizens. They're sheriffs. They're all kind of stuff. They're productive in this community. And that's the one thing that's always so great. When you see somebody that you knew as a little kid that ran around and believed in you, and he turned out positive.
I didn't play basketball. I battled in every game that I played because I was under center, underrated until we Nellis them come home, until they got old enough to play. I had to battle. But he battled right there with me. He battled. And why would I change something? I got somebody that carried me where I wanted to go.
Right.
We're going to talk about the dog stuff. We're going to talk about basketball. But if I needed something, you know, project, summer, we got summer, winter, week. Belgrade got the season.
Right, it's a season thing.
We got the season thing. We got the season. If we needed anything, we can call him. We can call him. We can call him. Robert, we can call him. I'm talking about not no $300-400 if you want it. That's fine.
But you
We
can
can call.
always look
We
at
can
you
call.
and say, I'll be there in a minute.
Oh man. Robert,
I'll be there in
oh
a
man.
minute.
Yes, sir.
I'll be there
So why would I
in
want
a
to change
minute.
something I already got the help? That would help. I need the help. All I can need. See, Fat them younger. They got it. We got Fat, Nellis, King, Marvin in school. Some girls too, in school because of this guy.
Yeah.
Got them an opportunity because of Robert Clark. Robert, he got him in school. He got Big Nellis. I'm telling you, they'll tell you.
That big
They'll
country,
tell you.
yeah. What that is, big country.
Big Nellis and King, they'll tell you.
But that went cross whereas, you know, if they had a football team, little league football team come and say that we need uniform, and Robert said, I'm gonna help you, they can count on it. You know what I'm saying? Every year they can count on that. And so, you know, and like I said, he just, you know, and as I would come back and forth from Tallahassee, you know, I see he had built up a reputation here, and he was a person, you know, the go-to person, and not only that, but not just for, you know, drugs or whatever, but just for different life stuff, you know.
I remember one time I went to California. We went to California. We went to a track meet. And we had to get some people to sponsor the track, you know, the flights and all that, right? So, you know, Pops went out, you know, he don't want nobody to know, but we know Cole Mike went out there. He bought the ticket, you know what I'm saying? So he gave all the guys, he gave everybody on the team, my track team, you hear about like $500 a piece. Well, I went out there with selling bands in high school. And I was talking shit. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm the one in the world. Hey man, look at me. I'm like, give a grand Belgrade flowers, bitch. I'm the fastest motherfucker in the world, and I got all the money. You know what I mean? So that was like, I always did that. You know what I mean? I always had money like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, it's just his demeanor and the way the person that he really is, in which that's deep down. It's not nothing that's camouflage. It's nothing, you can always tell when a person is genuine. It's very hard to find genuine people, but Robert Clark is actually a genuine brother and been one there for day one. And that's, I mean, we've been associated for about 50 years, 50, 60 years we've been associated together and always been the same, never changed. Never been above anybody else, always been a man's man.
What attracted me to Mr. Clark was that he was a young man, very honorable, and always was looking to reach out to help the ones that was lower than he was. And he never put himself above anyone. He was always there to give you a helping hand no matter who you were and what you was trying to do. He tried to help you. And that's what inspired me about this young man.
a lot of them like dispute that, but I'm the fastest person they'll walk these streets. I'm talking about real bad. Ain't no close socking or nothing. I said it. Y'all make sure y'all hear this, everybody.
Oh, Gilbert Grantley was a young tyke coming out of the project. Athletic little boy, athletic. We didn't really actually know how fast he was. Till he came up and got in middle school and stuff, and started winning track meets and doing shit. And he was leaving people a good ways.
I'm from Belgrade, Florida. My name Gilbert Grantley. A lot of people know me by, everybody knows about Gilbert. And I'm a legend. I will claim that. Nah, I am a living legend. You know what I mean? And you know, man. And in so many words, I'll probably be like the adopted son of a living legend. You know what I mean? So it's something like that, man. That's who I am.
So Rob took a big interest in Gilbert. It paved the way for him. So whatever Gilbert needed, where he had to go, he made sure he was able to go there. He was making sure he was able to go there, which he did for a lot of athletes, because, like I say, this was a poverty community. Everybody, our incomes ain't where it is in West Palm or different places like that. So if you can help somebody, and that's what he did. But he actually made Gilbert a better person.
You know, from the day I met him, you know, life was different for me. You know what I mean? It was like I went from a poor kid. I'm the rich kid. I'm his first son. You know what I mean? In his aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, he looking at it like there ain't no wrong coming out this hill. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you everything you need, everything you think you want. You just do this hill. You know what I mean? And, you know, and man, that was like for everybody. You know what I mean? That wasn't just for me. It was just. I think it was more personal with me because, you know, he put in work with me. You know what I mean? And, you know, it got big. It got big, you know what I mean? So I ran against Carl Lewis. I ran against Mike Johnson, Mike Marshall, Leo Burrell, Dennis Mitchell. Michael Bates. Ran against all of them, you know what I mean? That was in high school. That's the difference between when Robert come in, you know what I mean, the big influence. Like, after my junior year, I went to Junior Olympic. I came in second place in Junior Olympics against a freshman in college, and my time dropped from 21.1 to like 20.9. And Rob just went, you know, from that point on after football season the next year. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. So I was doing track practice. And at the same time, doing morning practice with him, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn. And he was just saying, you know, get faster, get faster, get faster. Boy, I used to do this, I used to do that, boy, I used to do this. Everything he used to put in his mind that he did, he had me doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what the hell going on? But, you know, man, so it translated into, you know, #1 in the nation, you know what I mean? Track athlete, National Athlete of the Year, Gatorade Circular Champ. Records. Like I said, man, just running on a national level, running on TV from high school, right from Little Belgrade. You know, you try to, man, I'm gonna tell the people ask me about you. Don't tell nobody about me. Don't tell nobody about me, you know what I mean? Don't call my name. So, you know, other than that, you know what I mean? You know, that's how it went.
I got a call just a while ago. Y'all was up here. It was him. He picks his friend.
Right.
He picks who he want to hang with.
Right.
I first met him and got the chance to know him. He come on my street. That's not 55, the Project Street. That was my street, first of all. He come on my street, skating. And after a while, all of us started skating. And I'm up here now. He called. See, I'm doing the thing over here. And that's what draw you all through the life. That's what we playing a game. Come on, we finna do this.
Yeah.
We finna play that. We finna do this. Come on. With me, the other guys might have a different story.
Right,
With
right.
me, it was always playing basketball, or stuff like that. He want to hang with us. He cooking out. He doing this. That was my thing with him.
Right.
He called me to come up here now. Just a while ago. Tom, get up here. I'm calling. I'm saying, I'll be there. I took my wife and said, where you going? I'm going up here with Robert. Robert called, I'm going.
I came from San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. He come see that. He come. Now he picked me. He picked his friend with me. I ain't no special. I like to play like he like to play. I'm competitive as he is. Yeah. And that's what he picked, seen in me and picked me as one of his friends. And And I've been there even when you was a baby. I was when you was
That's what I
a
was
baby.
telling
I was
earlier,
there.
yeah.
I was there with him. Can go to the house, and your mother is my classmate. I've been knowing her a couple more years before Robert, because we played the same classes. And but he picked his friend with me. He picked his friend.
Well, that's with anybody, you know.
Yeah.
He's from my point of view as being 50 years old, he's like, I'm not gonna hate you for what you do, but I got something to tell you though about life. And if you get it, you change right instantly. You don't just change later. It's like right now, because he's telling you about something he know that you don't know. And that's the biggest point that really helped me in life. And a lot of more other guys I know. You know, he hears something, he know your peoples, he coming to see you. You don't care where you at, he pops up. I'm out at you. Get on in and sit down right there. And it ain't gonna take but a second for them to say a couple of words. You in there like, how you know that? But that's with him as a person. That was his heart. He don't turn down nobody. No conversations. He don't do it. That's him as a person.